Hi, my name is Stan The Annuity Man, America's annuity agent. Got a rant about something. I've done this in the past and I've got a lot of comments, both positive and negative about it. People say, first of all, why do you wear the shades? Number one, I don't want you to see the anger in my eyes. Number two, on one of them, I really got emotional about it because I was so just upset with what was going on. But there are times that I step away from what I typically do on these videos, educational-wise, to talk about something that I think should get solved, I think should be addressed, I think shouldn't be happening in a lot of cases, and that the consumer, my YouTube channel, that the people that follow me and the people that stumble across me need to understand about the annuity world. And today's rant is about annuity sales pitch. I've been doing this a long time, and I'm pretty upset about how annuities have been portrayed. There is a reason that annuities are a curse word in the financial world. There is a reason that people can get away with running "I hate annuity" ads and the public not saying anything, because that's just ludicrous. There's a reason for that. And the reason is annuity agents have a tendency to push the limit to get the sale. Now, the majority of annuity agents out there are good people, and they're trying to do the right thing. But there are a lot of people that are taking up a lot of the airspace and a lot of the time, and they're selling things that are in their best interest, not the client's best interest. So, I'm just going to go through some things that upset me. I'm going to try to remain calm, because on the last couple that I did, I literally almost blew a vein out. I was just yelling at the camera. So I'm going to try not to do that, no promises. So let's talk about a couple of things in the annuity sales pitch world that needs to get cleaned up. The first one are the people that run TV ads or run radio ads that I've seen and heard that never mention the word annuity. They'll talk about benefits, pie in the sky things, non-guaranteed return proposal scenarios, and they will never mention the word annuity. So in other words, they're hooking. It's kind of a bait and switch. I don't think there should ever be a bait and switch in the annuity industry. I think that the annuity sales pitches that are out there, there shouldn't be pitches. We should tell people that these are contracts. These are transfer risk contracts that can help people. They're not for everybody. Not everybody needs an annuity, and there is no one size fits all. So for the people that are out there running television and radio ads that never mention the word annuity, are you embarrassed of what you sell? You're eventually going to have to tell them it's an annuity, I'm assuming. Why not? Let's start. Let's start with the truth up front. Let's not bait and switch. Let's not sugarcoat it. Let's not polish it up. Why don't we lead with the limitations? Why don't we tell them both the good and the bad, the benefits and the limitations? Which leads me to the bad chicken dinner seminar circuit. Now, I'm hoping that this is kind of getting cleaned up because people don't want to be in crowds anymore due to, at the time of this video, the virus thing that's happening, and people don't want to congregate. There's the social distancing. I'm hoping that the social distancing will put this out of its misery. We'll put the bad chicken dinner seminar and now the good steak dinner seminar. I mean, the invitations that I get in Florida to my mailbox, and it's funny that I get them, are to the really nice steakhouses, which means that there's just a ton of commission in what they're selling. Here's my rant about that. If you're going to do a seminar, if you're going to sell annuities, first of all, say you're going to sell annuities. Be upfront about that. Be upfront that you're going to sell them indexed annuities or whatever. Don't just say fear of the markets, fear of volatility, and scare the heck out of people. Don't use fear and greed. Please don't do that. Annuities are contracts. You don't do that, all right? Tell people the truth. I think people can handle the truth. I think people want to handle the truth. I think that everything would change in the annuity industry if we took the approach of just being straightforward. As my grandfather told me in Stanley, North Carolina a long time ago, when you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything, okay? So I really wish that the hypothetical, theoretical, back-tested, projected, hopeful agent return scenarios that most people buy, say, indexed annuities on, I wish that would go away. I wish that income riders would be explained because they're not yield. That, people call me all the time saying that, hey, I got a 7% annuity, or I got an 8% annuity, or I got a 6% annuity when the 10-year treasury is below 1%. That's not yield. That's not a Jimmy Carter yield. That's not a bond yield. That's not a CD yield. That is a growth on an account inside of your annuity that can only be used for income. You can't peel off the interest. You can't cash in lump sum. You can't transfer it. But every single day, I get calls from people that say they bought a 7% annuity or 8% annuity, which leads me into the bonus. There's no philanthropists at annuity companies. There's nobody waking up in the morning saying, hey, I want to give away money to the public. Bonuses, upfront bonuses, are nothing more than candy for the stupid, in my opinion. I'm hoping that's not you. You cannot be that gullible to think that there's free money being given away. I guess the government's giving away free money, but annuity companies are not. It's part of the overall contractual guarantee of the policy, period. End of story. Here's the other thing I hate about a lot of these sales pitches I hear. Agents use made up words like hybrid. Hybrid's a car, hybrid's a plant, hybrid's a mattress. Hybrid is not an annuity. So don't use the word hybrid, or making up a word or a phrase to describe a product that we all sell. Understand that in the annuity world, these are commodity products. All of us out here get the same quotes. All of us out here can represent any carrier that we want, or all carriers in my case. I try to represent every single carrier that I possibly can, because annuities are commodity products. Don't rename them. Tell people what they are. Tell them the truth about them. Tell them what they were designed for. So for instance, on the indexed annuity product, tell them it was designed in 1995 for CD returns. Do not promote it as a market return product. If we're going to do that as an industry, then it needs to be deemed a security. It needs to be regulated as a security. It needs to be regulated by the SEC and FINRA. If we're going to do that as an industry, then we need to comply with how that's being sold. Anytime the word market is used, I just think that is misleading to the public. And in a time of fear, in a time where the time of this taping, we're going through the coronavirus fear, you can sell fear as an industry. I'm telling the industry, please don't sell fear. Please just explain the products. Do not push people. Do not high pressure people. And for the bad chicken dinner seminar, hopefully that's gone away. If you're going to give that, then talk about all annuity types and be upfront about it. I guess the bottom line with this is, as an industry, I really wish we would focus on the contractual guarantees. I really wish, if we're going to talk about products that have non-guaranteed returns, let's talk about realistic expectations. Not pie in the sky, not back-tested stuff that if you'd have owned it 10 years ago, you'd have done this. Stop filling people's heads with dreams, because all you're doing is hurting the annuity industry. I have no idea how we're such a small industry. We have 10,000 baby boomers hitting retirement age every single day, and somehow annuities are a cuss word. And annuities have a monopoly on lifetime income. How is that even possible? How is it even possible that those planners have not aligned themselves to where annuities equal lifetime income equals annuities? How has that ball been dropped from a marketing standpoint, from an industry standpoint? We need to get it together as an industry. For the consumer out there, you need to understand that it's the wild, wild west of sales. Do not believe the agent, which leads me to the final statement. And when I say do not believe the agent, you don't have to believe me either. And I'm the top agent in the country, licensed in every state. I got clients in every single state. Believe the contract. Believe the contract, because that's what you're buying. You don't buy the dream because you're going to own the contractual realities. You can request a specimen policy from the agent to see exactly what you're going to buy. In addition to that, the other unique benefit, other than lifetime income, that annuities provide is the fact that you can test drive the product and get your money back. Every single commercial annuity that you buy has what's called a free look provision. And that free look provision, okay, means that you can get your money back without any conversation, without any reason. You just call the annuity company, you get the policy's enforced, you don't like it, call the company up, get your money back. Take advantage of that. That's one of the best deals ever. Annuities are the only financial product that provides a free look time period. The fact that you can actually test drive the product, own the product, have the product be enforced, and then get your money back after the fact. Now, there is a specific time frame that you have to initiate that, but every single state has a free look policy. Every single state, period. And you need to know that. The other thing is it's illegal to use state guarantee funds in a sales process. Fixed annuities are backed by state guarantee funds. Okay? There's a site, nolhga.com, that you can go and check what that limit is. But agents cannot use that, and they certainly cannot use that in correlating with, well, it's kind of like FDIC. No, it's not. What I'm begging the industry is to clamp down. This is a time period we can clamp down on that sales message. We can somehow come together and go into the right direction of talking about contractual guarantees, because baby boomers want it. People want contractual guarantees. They're tired of the market volatility. I'm not saying annuities are for everybody, but they do have their place. And it's a demographic tidal wave of people wanting them. So when you come to the Annuity Man, we're going to shoot straight, we're going to tell you the truth. But the only thing that you have that can protect you from any type of sales pitch or overhyped presentation or high pressure sales pitch, in addition to the free look time period, which is great, by the way, is what I call a statement of understanding. You have to create your own annuity statement of understanding. What is that? What that is when you get pitched and high pressured by somebody to buy an annuity of any type, write down exactly what that annuity agent said to the T, exactly how you understand it, exactly how it was explained, and how you translated it in your brain. And be as detailed as humanly possible. Write down as much as you possibly can. And then sign and date it, and then flip it around and have that agent sign and date it. If that agent does not sign and date it, then you don't deal with that agent. If that agent has to make some clarifications on what they pitch, you do not deal with that agent. If that agent signs off on it, then they own it. They own that, okay? So protect yourself out there. Do not believe the hype. There is no too good to be true product. Annuities are contracts, and there's many types of annuities. They all have their limitations and benefits. So as consumers out there, I'm begging you to do your homework. I'm begging you to, the only urgency there is for you to understand what you're buying and take your time and make your decision on your terms and on your time frame. To the annuity industry, once again, I beg you right here, reel in the sales pitch. Reel in the dreams being pitched. Reel in the fear being pitched. Reel it in. Right now, we could pivot as an industry and really help this country get the guarantees and the contractual guarantees that they want. That's my hope. That's my rant. My name is Stan the Annuity Man.